Hi everyone, welcome back to another edition of FSI's PGA Preview. We are doing the Kenya Open for the European Tour DFS for the DraftKings slate. Uh, Big shout out to them for continuing to give us these Euro slates. There's also Corn Ferry Tour DraftKings this week. Just really good to have these sites give us the opportunity to bet on these things and get us a chance to know these golfers. So when they do come play on the PGA Tour, we're ready. And yeah, this should be a fun week for the Kenya Open. Just a quick little update here. We have a coupon going around at FSI. I'm going to be giving you that coupon code later in the show. It is for 15% off any one purchase. They will not include the daily purchases, but it does, and it won't include the NASCAR season long as well. But you can get monthly or weekly VIP subscriptions for 15% off, and I highly suggest you guys listen in for that coupon code and get a nice little fun purchase for our VIP product for the website. All right, this is a par 71, 6,900 yard course at Karen Country Club in Nairobi, Kenya. A really beautiful golf course, tree-lined fairways, big greens, going to be pretty fast greens. Guido Mazzoli was our defending champion in 2019. It did get canceled in 2020 because of COVID, but should be a really fun event. It's not going to have a lot of good names, but a lot of names that are prominently playing on the European Tour, names we do know, and I'm excited to follow along with. Okay, let's get into some picks. 10K range, I like Kurt Kittiyama. I played him last week. He ended up finishing ninth, had a really good weekend. Really great ball striker. He gained 1.9 on the approach, 2.8 tee to green. He's coming off of back-to-back top 15s. Kurt Kittiyama is really high upside. He could very well win this tournament. He's the class of the field, and I'm looking forward to seeing him in my lineups. Honorable mention would probably be Samuja. He was T6 here last year. 9K, Guido Mazzoli is the guy that I had mentioned at the top. He was the defending champion. He's at 9,800 coming off of T2 or a runner-up last week. If Rosner doesn't hit that 67-yard bomb, Guido could very well be in a playoff. He probably could have won. He was coming off of a 65, and I have a feeling if he went to a playoff, Guido would have probably been the winner. He gained 2.7 tee to green, 1.2 off the tee. Really like Guido in my lineups this week. Next up, we have Chris Paisley at 9,300. 77th last week, 21st at the Saudi International. He gained 1.6 on the approach, 2.6 tee to green. I had played him at 7,900, and now he's all the way up to 9,300, but I think his talent is justifiable. He was criminally underpriced last week, and now he's up into the 9K range, and I still think he is worth the play. Honorable mention in this range is Nicholas Lemke from Sweden. He was T12 here last year, and he's been really crushing it the last 4 months. Anytime he's been on tour for the European Tour, I'm going to have quite a bit of him in my lineups as well. 8K range, we got Jacques Vermain at 8,800, 1.4 on the approach, 1.5 tee to green. He was T17 last year. The American playing over in the European Tour, I really like him. Garrick Higo, 8,100. He was 19th last week. He did gain on the approach, but he really struggled off the tee. I'm pretty sold on him as a golfer. South Africans did play pretty well here at the Kenyan Open 2 years ago. He is South African. He did not play in that tournament, but he's coming off of being, I believe, the Rookie of the Year for the European Tour, and I think he can really have some upside in this tournament. He just got off to a really slow start this year, and I think people are going to be scared off of the 3 huge missed cuts early on. But I'm going to bet on the talent here on Garrett Higo and that he's been playing better. Honorable mention in this range will be Wilco Nienaber. Really long off the tee. We have some drivable par fours. He keeps it well within range, and I think he's going to be a really strong play as well. 7K range, I'm just going to rattle off some guys that I think can make the cut. It does get pretty brutal down here. We are in a second-rate European Tour event, so the names down here can get pretty ugly at times. Marcus Artemage at 7,800. And Alexander Levy at 7,600. He did really well for me to make the cut last week. Appreciate that from him. Garrett Forrest at 7,400. Usually he's in the 6K range, but now he's in the 7K range. I think he's getting better. He did have a 19th place last week. Nino Bertazik at 7,200 and Jack Sr. at 7,200. I do like both of those plays. Both guys I think that can make the cut. Jack Sr. Was well within contention, but his ball striking seemed to fall off. But he really putted the ball well last week. Let's see if he can carry it over into another good week. 6K range, I like 4 names. Jaquez Kruzivic. I can't pronounce it. 6,800. Kreisvik, I think his name is, South African golfer. I haven't seen him play in quite a while, but he does have really good upside. I've seen him win tournaments in years past. I'm thinking he might be coming off of injury. I'm going to have to dig deeper into why. I haven't seen him play in a while, but 6,800, I really like him as a flyer. Canizares at 6,700. Reese Enoch is somebody I typically like to play down in the 6K range when I'm scrambling for names. 6,500, I really like him. And Nicole Højgaard at 6,300, I think is a really strong play as well. So that'll do it. That'll wrap things up for this series for the FSI Euro Tour DFS content. Hope you liked it. Please like and comment below. Subscribe to the channel and use that bell button too for any notifications you can get for all of our content here at FSI. And at this point in time, I think I'm going to give to you the coupon code. Coupon code is going to be YouTube March, and that is for 15% off any one purchase. And yeah, you can get that VIP subscription for all the core plays from all of us here at FSI for soccer, for PGA, for NASCAR, for NHL, NBA, you name it. FSI's got it. And that code word was YouTube March. All right, guys, thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to another fun event here for the European Tour. Core is going to come out later tonight. And yeah, you want to get to those cores, get to our DFS handle, our Twitter handle at FSI_DFS. And you can find the link to the Discord, and you can do the core plays for this Kenya Open, for PGA, for NASCAR, all of it. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.